So bringing the body onto the mat, Shavasana, let the physical body rest to the mat. Close the eyes, tuck the chin down, elongate the back of the neck. Let the weight of the shoulder blades rest down onto the mat. Arms out comfortably wide, palms turn up, gesture of openness and receiving. Come up the back of the arms to the shoulders once more, and then slide down the back into the buttocks. And feel from the shoulders to the buttocks. Is there balance or is there difference? Make adjustments if you need to. Bend the legs up if there's pain in the lower back. And from the buttocks, breathing in. And as we breathe out, slide down the legs into the feet. Backs of heels hip distance or a little bit wider. And take these few moments, let the body surrender to the mat. Let there be a complete softening, releasing down. So as we take these few moments, we're working with our foundations through the class today. So we can feel what parts of the back body rest to the mat. Our foundations, any part of the body connected down. Can we let it soften in this resting posture? We've had a busy day, let the feet drop. Muscles through the legs soften and the feet might drop out or in a little bit more. The glutes softening. Again, as we come up through the body, notice from the buttocks to the shoulders, right to left sides of the back, balanced or different. Make adjustments if you need to. Again, from the shoulders down the backs of arms and into the hands. Palms are turned up. Fingers and thumbs feel where they naturally curl to, softening. Bring the awareness into the palms of the hands. Any sensation through the palms of the hands, tingling or numbness. Inhale, slide up the inside edge of arms all the way to underarms. And exhale, soften. Up the back of the neck, tuck the chin a little bit more, feeling that elongation. The weight of the head release, the whole body. A few more moments connecting inward. When you feel ready, bring the awareness to the rise and fall of the abdominal region. Gentle breaths, feeling the abdominal rise on the inhale. Soften down with the exhale. Start to let these breaths gradually lengthen and deepen. And as your breaths start to deepen, let's build this mind-body breath connection. Inhales, we're pointing the toes. And exhales, you're flexing the feet. In time with your breaths, inhale, pointing of the toes. Keep the breath slower and deeper. Exhale, flexing the feet, heels pushing away. Slow movements in time with your breath. The next time you breathe in, point your toes, drop your big toes into touch. And then as we breathe out, feet roll out, full circles. Breathe in, toes roll in, touch. And breathe out, feet roll out. So keep it going, moving slowly in time with your breath. The next time your toes meet together, pause. Sip more breath in. So we want the breath to come right up into the chest. Hollow the belly, keep sipping the breath in. Chest lifting, chin tucking down, back of neck long. Hold that breath in. When you're ready to release, sigh the breath out. Let the feet drop out, soften completely. And then breathing in, the toes roll in the opposite direction. And breathe out, feet roll out. Let's do 3 more rotations in this opposite direction. Again, slow the breaths. Slow the movements in time with your breath. The feet come around on the last rotation. Bring the toes all the way back in to reconnect. Touch them together once more. Sip the breath in, chest lifting, belly hollowing, chin tucking. Again, when you're ready to breathe out, the breath sighs out, the feet drop out, and just enjoy the feeling of softening completely. Enjoy the feeling of softening completely. Letting go. And feel the entire back body resting down. Is there any more softening that you notice? Any more releasing down? And then exhale fully. We're pushing the heels away, stretch through the back of the legs. Breathing in, bring your right leg in and reach for it. And then breathing out, roll forehead up towards your knee. Breathing in, lower your head onto the mat. And breathing out, arms and leg releasing out. Inhale, left leg comes in, reach for it. Exhale, rolling up, forehead towards your knee. Inhale, lower the head onto the mat. And exhale, arms and leg releasing out. Again, inhale, right leg in, reach for it. Exhale, try and not use the shoulders and arms to pull you up, but use more of your core body. And then inhale, lower back down. Once the head's on the mat, bring the knee to the chest. So activate the arms a little more to pull the leg in. And then exhale, arms and leg release. Inhale, left leg comes in, a gentle hold. Use more of the core body. Exhale to roll up. And then inhale, rolling down. Once the head is on the mat, use the arms and bring the knee in closer, squeeze it in. And exhale, arms and leg releasing out. Again, inhale, right leg comes in, reach for the leg. Exhale, rolling up. And then once you're here, let go. Take a couple more breaths, finding the strength through the core body to hold up. A gentle hold of the leg, ease the body down. And then bring the knee in close again, squeeze it down and in. Exhale, arms and leg release. Inhale, left leg in, reach for it. Use the core body to roll up. Try not to use too much arm or shoulder. Let go of the leg and again, stay here, keep breathing. Again, we're holding on, ease the body down using the core body. Once the head connects to the mat, use the arms, bring the knee in closer, stretching, deepening, and exhale, releasing. Give yourself a moment, let the body rest to the mat, and then let the head rock side to side, mobilizing. The head gently side to side, feeling the motion, the mobility. If one side of the neck is particularly tight, then holding into it or keep moving. When you're ready, let the head come back to center, the body soften. We're going to push out through the heels once more, elongate the back of the legs. Right leg comes in, right hand only take hold, and then start to mobilize from the hip. If the mobility of the hip doesn't like it, there's clunking or grinding, minimize the movement. As full and as deep as feels easy for you to do. And then opposite direction when you're ready to. The next time the knee comes towards the underarm, both hands come around and bring the knee down to the underarm. So press it down using the arm strength. Press the left heel out, engaging the left leg. Now this right leg wants to come to the midline and straight up to the ceiling. Don't let it, so arms and legs resist each other. You're holding the knee out, it's starting to push into the midline. Work them against each other. Keep breathing. Shoulders down, chin down. And then exhale, soften. The legs no longer resisting. Can it come any wider, any deeper to the underarm? Exhale fully, slide that left leg up. Put the right ankle in front of the thigh. Right hand on this leg, press it away, opening up. Press the left foot into the mat, keeping the pelvis balanced. And then if the stretch is easy enough for you, pick up that left leg and reach through for it, taking hold. So you want the left knee to come left side chest, right knee pressing away. Keep breathing. If you want to check your hips that you're not falling away, lift the head, look down to the pelvis, check you're squared off and balanced as best you can be, and then lower the head slowly back to the mat. Chin down, back of neck long, shoulders down, ribs down, breathing into that stretch through the hips, legs, glutes. And exhale fully. Let this left foot drop to the mat, a half happy baby. Take this right foot, ankle, around the back of the thigh. We're bringing this right knee wide towards the mat. Drop the left knee away to keep the pelvis balanced. So the hold where you can, breathing into your stretch. So you may like to start to straighten the leg out. Your choice, so unhinging this knee joint, whether you keep it bent, whether you work between the both, find what works for you here today. Mobilizing or holding, breathing into your stretch. And then when you're ready, we're going to let the feet meet in Supta Baddha Konasana. Soles of feet together, let the knees drop away. Give yourself a moment. Do they feel different after one leg being stretched differently to the other? What do you feel? And then let both legs slide out along the mat, stretch them long, and let them relax. Inhale, left leg comes in, left hand takes hold, and we're circling this left hip this time. Full rotations, moving with it, mobilizing gently. Again, minimizing the movement if you need to. And opposite direction when you're ready. Now, the next time that knee comes to the underarm, both hands around it and bring it actively down into the underarm. As you do, press the right heel away, stretch. Left knee being lengthened to the underarm. The leg's going to start resisting, coming in and up to the ceiling. Keep breathing into this feeling. Keep the chin down, the shoulders down. And then exhale, soften the resistance. The leg is no longer pressing in and up. Does it come any deeper into that underarm? Softening. And then bend this right leg up, foot on the mat. Left ankle crossing in front. Left hand and leg pressing against each other. Finding that stretch. Right foot press into the mat. Balance the pelvis. Exhale fully, picking up this right leg if it's easy to do so. Again, lift the head for a moment. Is the pelvis balanced? Ease the head back down, chin down, shoulders down, ribs down, tailbone long. Keep breathing. Remember, use the breath. Breathe into your stretches to wherever you can. So if you can't breathe into them, you need to ease back. Exhale fully. Right foot releases down. Left foot in that half happy baby. So again, whether you've got the arch of the foot, the ankle, or around the back of the thigh, the knee coming down wide beside you. Right knee, drop it away, keeping the pelvis balanced. Breathing into this stretch. Again, your choice, staying in the half happy baby or opening and closing the leg, mobilizing. Find the stretch. Where is it for you? Couple more breaths. Stretching, lengthening, releasing. And exhale, let the soles of the feet meet together, knees drop away. Take the arms back behind you for a moment, reach for the elbows. Press the feet together and down, feel you're trying to push them long. Elbows pull long, stretch. Exhale, soften. Again, inhale, feet pressing long, elbows pulling long. And exhale, soften. One more. And exhale, soften. Change the grip on your elbows to your unnatural side. As you do, take the legs out long along the yoga mat. Bring both legs over to the right. Lift your upper body across to your right. You're creating a banana-like shape. You're welcome to cross left ankle over right. Make sure you keep the thigh down, the hip, the waist, the ribs, the chest, shoulder and arm as much as you can. Now breathe along that left side body, open into it. Exhale fully. Legs come back to center, then the upper body. Second side, legs across to your left, upper body across to your left. Give yourself a moment here. So again, you're welcome to cross right ankle over. We want the thigh down, the hip, the waist, the ribs, the chest. Keep breathing through the side body, lengthening, opening. And exhale fully. Legs back to center, then the upper body. Once you're here, arms stretch them long, point toes and reach the fingers. And exhale, let the body come back to its natural position, arms down beside you. Take a moment, surrender completely. Resting the body, resting the nervous system. So important in our recovery, stressful lives, busyness. It's letting the system calm down. Give yourself a moment to surrender, to breathe. Can we be mindful in this moment? Noticing any sensations, any feelings through the body. As you scan through, notice if you're tight, holding on anywhere. Are we able to soften, able to release? Bring a slow, deep breath all the way up through the body. Hold it in for as long as you can. Flex the feet, tuck the tailbone, tuck the chin. And then exhale, soften, let the feet drop, the natural curves return and soften completely. When you're ready, bend your legs up, roll to your right, come up onto hands and knees into your 4-point position. So shoulders above wrists, hips above knees, neutral spine. So as soon as you're ready, find your neutral spine, find your balance. Focus on the foundations for a moment. Press through the hands, the knees, the tops of feet. As you press down, then gently dip the spine, inhale, looking up. And then as you exhale, tuck your tailbone, roll your spine, tuck into the chin and look in towards the navel. Push down to those foundations again. And again, inhale, we dip the spine, let the chest pull through, open up. As we exhale, tuck the tailbone, roll the spine, look into the navel. Again, pause for a moment, push down through the foundations, and then keep it going, your timing. Move slowly, mobilizing, starting at the tailbone. Each time we exhale, pause at the end of the exhale and engage your foundations again today. A few more rounds. Vertebra by vertebra, journey along your spine. The next time you're looking at your navel, stay there. So once you're back to looking at your navel, shoulders broad, chin in, press through those foundations as actively as you can. Try and pull the knees forward towards your hands. You feel the tailbone come under some more. Chin in deeper towards back of neck. Then we're going to tuck the toes under, stretch through those toes and arches of feet for a moment. Lift the knees off the mat for a couple of centimeters. 2 more breaths. Feel the upper body strengthen. Last exhale, slowly push up and back into your downward facing dog and stretch back long. Once you're here, walk the legs out on the spot. So bending and straightening. The bent leg, lift that heel as high as you can. The straight leg, press that heel as deep as you can. Keep breathing into this feeling, mobilizing, walking it out. Then your straight leg, pause on that side, push that hip out wider and long. Look up under that same side underarm, stretch that side, and then change it over, straighten your other leg, press the hip back and long. Look out to that same side, stretch and lengthen. Change back to the first leg, straighten it, hip wide and long. Look up under that underarm, stretch and lengthen. And then change, second side again. Straighten the leg, hip wide and long. Look out to that side. And come back to center. Take a moment in your downward facing dog and just breathe into it. Lengthening, stretching. One of the best postures we can do to elongate our back body. Where do you feel the posture? Breathing into those feelings. Steady the breath. The next inhale, taking your right leg up, straight up, flex the foot, stretch it. Step the foot up through the hands, back knee down and point. Bring the arms up to the ceiling, reaching up. Hands onto the hips and come into your lunge. Front foot foundation, push into it evenly and push back from it. Left knee, left foot press down if you're trying to drag it through. Steady the breath, balance hips and pelvis, and gazing up if it's easy. Arms coming up if you wish to, and keep breathing into your stretch. Slow the breath. And one more breath, reaching up. Hands down, inside edge of the front foot. Turn the toes out, drop the knee out. Take it longer and down onto the forearms if it's easy for you. Staying up on hands if you need to. Working this stretch where you can. Push away from this front right foot. Press the left knee, top of foot down. Forearms and bring the chest long. Hold the back of the head up so we're not hanging the head. And keep breathing. Exhale fully, walk the hands in and up. Bring the toes up, hand outside edge of the leg. Unlock the knee, extend the sit bone back. Come higher up on fingertips if you need height, stretching and lengthening. All the way up the back of this right leg, keep breathing into the feeling. And then let's mobilize it. Bring the foot down, come in nice and deep, sink through. Inhale, lift back, pull the toes up and stretch back long. Again, foot comes down, come in nice and deep, exhale fully. Inhale, pull the toes up and stretch back long. And let's do a couple more. Inhale, moving, coming into the stretch, exhale. Inhale, tilt back. Exhale, stretch long. One more. Stay back, extend the sit bone. Walk both hands across to the left corner diagonally. Press the tailbone out diagonally behind you. Feel this different line of alignment, stretching, lengthening, opening to where you can. And exhale fully, bring it back to being centered down on the leg. And once you do, let the foot come down to the mat, bring the hips forward, round the upper back, come up onto fingertips, forehead to the top of the knee. Tailbone tuck under, shoulders broader. You might be feeling it on the left hip flexor, quadriceps psoas. Spine long, shoulders broad. And making sure the left hand is stable under the shoulder. Tuck the toes, lift off the back knee. Take the right arm up, twisted lunge. If it's easy, long arm beside the ear. 3 more breaths. If you lose the twist, keep the arm up. Third exhale, the arm sweeps down, step forward, front of mat. Feet hip distance, hold on to the elbows and hang down in your forward bend. Bend the legs, we want ribs on thighs as close as we can get. Protecting the back. Breathe into the stretch, feel the back body lengthening, opening. Press down through the feet and then start to lean forward. Notice the toes start to grip, otherwise you'll fall forward on your head. And then start to lean back and feel the leg muscles firing up, otherwise you'll fall back. Come back to be centered, balance between toes and heels. Does it feel more easy? Is there more just surrendering? Arms drop, sweep wide, come all the way up to stand. Clasp your hands, turn your palms up, arch up. Be careful of the lower back and neck. Keep breathing. Bring it to neutral spine. Once you're neutral, focus the eyes to balance and lift your heels off the mat. Have we got 3 breaths? Stabilize and balance. Third breath, can the heels come back down? Find balance through the foundations, heels to toes, and drop the arms, backs of hands beside the feet. Bend the legs, ribs on thighs, surrender in. And give yourself a moment here, soften completely. Lift the head and chest, hands to the mat. Easy step back into our down dog. Just nice and easy, lengthen back. And again, once you're here, can we feel our foundations today? Hands and feet, press away from them evenly. So front half, back half, inner outer edge of each foundation, conscious breath. Exhale fully, lower down onto your knees. Dip the spine, inhale, looking up. Take the buttocks all the way back to the heels, stretch back. Elbows drop, forehead drop. Give yourself a moment. We're dragging the arms in. We're rolling the back up, vertebra by vertebra. Chin tucked all the way. The head will come up last. Once you do, inhale, continue. Take the arms up, reach up, stretch up. Hands forward onto the mat and sliding long. We're gliding through Sphinx, Cobra, or Up Dog into your back bend. Push down to arch up, shoulders back, legs active. And then lower the body down and bring both legs up off the mat. Don't let them bend. Lower the feet if they're bending and really engage the legs. Hands pulling back, shoulders back, chest long. Legs and chest, same height, strengthening, engaging. We lower the legs down. We're going to arch the chest up, Cobra, Up Dog. Where is it for you? Downward facing dog. Push away from those foundations to push up, to stretch back and elongate. Some slow, steady breaths in and out once more, lengthening to where we can. Inhale, left leg's coming up, straight out, flex the foot, keep those hips squared. Exhale, we step the foot up through the hands, back knee down. Arms come up, inhale, reaching up. Hands onto the hips as you exhale, and again balancing the second side. So front foot, foundation foot, press into it. Back foot, back knee, for the dragging through. Pelvis balancing, gazing up if it's easy. Arms coming up when you're ready. Slow the breath, steady and calm. And then exhale, the hands come down, the inside edge of the front foot. Turn the toes out, drop the knee out. Slide it longer if you've got the length. Forearms if it's easy for you. We're holding into the posture, not just collapsing and dropping. Do you need to pick up that right hip? Knee to foot all in one line. Spine long, shoulders back. And keep breathing into this stretch. Again, foundations balancing. Slow the breath, calming and steadying where we can. Exhale fully. Walk the hands up on your inhale. Bring the toes up, hand outside edge of the leg. Ardha Hanumanasana, a half split. Fingertips if you need height to keep the spine extending. Bend the leg, unlock the knee. Press the heel down as the buttock stretches out. Keep breathing. How tight is it up that back of that left leg? And then we're mobilizing the stretch. Let the foot come down, sink in deep. Pull it up, pull the toes back, stretch back long. Again, foot coming down, sink in deep. Pull it back, pull the toes back, stretch long. Let's do it 2 more. Stay back on the last one. Toes pulled up, and then we're going to walk both hands across to the right corner diagonal. Tilt the sit bones, tailbone out to that left side. Stretch and lengthen. Hitting this different angle in underneath the leg. Inner leg, outer leg, under leg. Where do you feel? Exhale fully, come back along the mat, centering along your leg. Any change, any lengthening occurring. And let the foot come down when you're ready. Knee stacking above the heel. Up onto fingertips, shoulders broad, chin in. Can we come onto the forehead, onto the knee? Do we feel the stretch? Right hip flexor, quadriceps, psoas. Spine long, shoulders broad. Exhale, make sure the right hand or wrist is under the shoulder and stable. Twisted lunge, come off the back knee, tuck and lift. Left arm up, open up. Long arm beside the ear if it's easy. We've got 3 more breaths. And then exhale, the arms circles down, stepping forward, feet hip distance parallel. Holding these elbows, change the grip to the unnatural side and hang down in our forward fold. Again, we're going to lean forward, make those toes grip, switch on to balance. Lean back, feel the legs activate. Come back to being centered between toes and heels and lengthen into your forward fold. And then mobilize it. Let's bend and straighten the legs. Swing the body around the legs. Mobilize to where you can, to where you want to. As big or as small as you feel you'd like to move. And then when you're ready, coming to be centered down onto those legs. Let the arms drop. Push into the feet. Wide arms come up to stand. Clasp your hands. Turn your palms up. Arch up and stretch. Bring your spine to neutral, so ribs in, neutralize the curves. Lean the arms to your right, press your hips to the left. So find your side stretch, lengthening and opening to where you can. Keep those foundations weighted evenly. Inhale, center, second side. Arms left, hips right. Press through the feet, foundations active. And inhale up to center. Lift the chest again, stretch up. Wide arms, let backs of hands come to the mat beside the feet. Bend those legs, ribs on thighs. Let the upper body drop and completely rest. Completely softening. The legs doing the work, stretching and strengthening. Lift the head and chest, hands to the mat. Easy step back to your down dog again today. Buttocks going up, heels stretching down. And then foundations, hands and feet, press through them. Steady your breaths in and out. Exhale fully. We're coming down onto the knees. Gentle dip of the spine, looking up. Right leg up behind you, lift it high. Swing it over to your left, put it on the floor and slide out diagonally. Stretch it back. So find this length, find the softening. We're tucking the back toes, lift off the back knee, push out actively. Exhale fully, pushing off, come back up onto hands and knees. Once you're there, dip your spine, looking up. Take the left leg up, lift it, swing it over to your right, put it on the floor, stretch back, find your length. And keep breathing into this feeling. And then be careful around sore knees, hips, joints. Staying here, we're tucking the back toes, lift off the back knee, stretch back. And exhale fully, back up onto hands and knees. Once you do, put your right knee onto the left calf or down that Achilles and massage it. So this right knee, putting weight onto that left calf muscle, down that Achilles. Can you find some tight spots and use the knee to get into the back of that left calf and Achilles, all the way stretching it, massaging it, mobilizing. Notice if there's tight spots in there. Notice if you're stable. How does it feel for you if you've never done this before? Is it really tight? Balancing as you do. And then we're just going to change it over. Right leg goes down. Lift the left knee. Can we put on the back of that right calf? Down the back of that leg towards the Achilles and massaging up and down. Using that left knee into the back of that right leg. So we're stripping through it. How tight is that? And when you're ready, just coming back onto the knee, crossing at the ankles or swing the legs around to the side. Come through to sit, best way you can get there. We're bringing the legs into a long diamond shape. Soles of feet together, knees drop wide. Let the body roll into that forward bend, rolling in, softening. If you're coming to sit and you're falling back, roll the back of your yoga mat up, prop up or grab a cushion. If you come forward and there's pulling at the lower back region, come up out of it, not so deep. If it's the neck that's sore, prop the head, make sure chin is tucked in, bring it to where you can. Completely softening. We just want to let go as much as we can. Soften in, surrender, letting go. Let yourself breathe into the releasing. And we're not forcing here. We're not trying to force our body in. We're allowing ourselves just to soften. Last exhale for you. Then walk the hands in, roll the spine up, vertebra by vertebra, coming all the way up to sit. Hold around the knees or shins, tilt the head to one side, stretching and breathing. Inhale, the head centers, second side. Inhale, the head centers. Once you do, lift the legs, take them long. Bring the right leg up, put the foot over outside edge. Left arm wrap, right hand behind. Sit up tall, inhale. Twist, exhale, looking back. Bring the belly around, the chest and shoulder back, looking back as much as you can. Remember, not forcing the neck, it's the body we're rotating. Keep this right buttock down. Notice if the buttock really hitches off the mat, press it down, rotate. Exhale, squeeze the last breath out. Then face forward, inhale, unwind. Give the legs a bit of a shake out, roll out. Second side when you're ready, bring your left foot over. Right arm wrap, left hand behind. Sit tall on your inhale, so the spine is long. Exhale, rotate. Try not to lean away. Step as tall as you can. Breathing into this feeling of rotating the body. Foundations balancing. And exhale fully. Inhale, face forward. Unwind. Legs out. Again, shake out, rub down, roll shoulders, maneuver the neck. And then making sure there's plenty of mat there for you. Control the roll down. If there's a sore back, support yourself and come all the way down. Palms turn up, feet drop away, and give yourself a moment. If you need to adjust legs, back, body, anywhere to balance, please do so. Any pain in the back, bend the legs up. Work where you can, resting down. Let the body surrender completely, letting go. Resting into Shavasana, bring a slow, deep breath in. Exhale, slide down through your legs, out through your feet, letting go. Let the feet be heavy, let them drop. And feel the feet drop into the backs of the heel. As the leg muscles soften, feel the feet drop away. From the backs of the heels, breathe in. Slide awareness up backs of legs to body. Breathe out, soften. What part of your legs connect onto the mat? Let them soften down. And we feel the calf muscles spreading. The backs of the knees lengthening and opening. Reconnection, backs of thighs and buttocks. Where is it for you? Let the weight of the right leg drop and release. Let the weight of the left leg drop and release. And both legs release onto the mat. Awareness to the tailbone. Breathe in, slide your awareness up the spine to the top of the neck. And breathe out, soften. Feel the muscles on each side of the spine softening and spreading. From the buttocks to the shoulders, right to left sides of the back, balanced or different. What do you feel? The back of the neck is long, tuck the chin. And as you exhale, let the weight of the head release. The whole body, arms and legs, hands and feet, and let go. Feel the whole body surrender down, letting go. Enjoy the feeling of the back body softening, spreading. If the mind has wandered, can we bring it back to breath? Can we start to lengthen and deepen the breaths? So as those breaths start to deepen, gently rub thumbs and fingers, wriggle toes. Opening, closing hands and flexing feet back and forth. Circling the joints, ankles and wrists, full rotation. And then opposite direction in your time. And stretch the arms up and over, reach out long. And sigh and soften. Twice more, stretching the body. And sigh and soften. Last stretch, hold it for as long as you can. And then exhale, releasing. In releasing, bend your legs up, roll to your right side. Give yourself a moment there. And when you're ready, coming up to sit. Easy cross the legs. If you're falling away, prop the hips up. Once you come to sit, bring your thumb and ring finger to touch today. Thumb and ring finger, earth mudra. And then feeling foundations, are we grounded? So what part of our feet, legs, buttocks and pelvis connect down? And feel you balance into them, rest down into them. And then let the breath be steady and calm, a little slower, a little deeper than your natural rhythm. If you're holding any tension through the body, can you soften? Can you let go? Next inhale for you, wide arms sweep up, connect the hands together and touch to the forehead. As we move through life with thoughtfulness. Touch the hands to the lips as we move through life. We have kind words. Bring the hands to the heart as we move through life. We have compassion and we have kindness. Namaste. Fold forward, stretch the body long. Whether you're still or you want to rock it out, your choice. Do what feels right for you to finish off. And when you're ready, rolling up and finishing in your time.